Still in the temple. After you sacrificed yourself, Tim, and took all that fun damage, because even with the clues you were given, you decided to Harry carry yourself right there. The altar cracked open and revealed a stone chest inside of it, and that's where you guys left off.
Can I open the chest?
Yeah, I mean you can do whatever you want.
I was more talking to everybody. Like, can I be the one to open the chest?
Sure, man.
Since our
I
bard,
already opened the chest. Sorry.
You
since
opened
you've
your
already taken all
chest.
the damage, I've only taken 1 hit point of damage, just in case. Do I need to roll anything?
No. If you want to, you can. Perception or whatever.
I'll roll a perception to see if I think if anything is fishy about the chest.
22. It's a stone chest.
All right, I'm going Link style in this, and I'm just gonna kick it open.
You go when you do it too?
No, I'm just gonna like tow it and just like I'm an orc, so it's like
The stone chest, you tow it and nothing happens. No. When you open the chest inside, there is a lot of random bits and bobs made out of gold, a candlestick, different jewelry, things like that. But you guys can add however you want 200 gold coins to your inventory, and that's for the whole group. So that's why I'm saying
Oh, so we
however
just
you want
have
to
a
break it,
purse, a
Four of
shared
us.
purse.
That's 50 gold pieces a piece, bitches.
or you can put all 200 in your bag of holding, however you guys want to do it.
is
Um,
this the party equipment, party inventory? If we No, that's a question. If one of us puts 200 gold in here in the party inventory, does that show up for all of us,
It should.
or is it just a way of us to keep track of it? So,
it should be on there for everybody, but
all
you
right.
can
So, if I
also
want
give
to,
it to the bag of holding if you want instead. You can dish it out individually.
I mean, there's 5 of us. Would it be easier to? Is there 5 of
There's
us?
4 of
Four,
us.
There's 4 of you.
four. So
50
25
gold
gold
pieces.
or 50 gold
50.
piece.
Since he said that, of the shadows. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, because I
I,
don't see the part. Oh, there it is. Party inventory. We can put it in the party inventory.
yeah, I'm already here. Let me see if I can do it. Let me see if it shows up if I add it.
Or we can put 100. Yeah, I just showed up. We can put 100 in the party inventory, and then everybody gets 25 personally.
I'm cool with that.
And
I'll
then
drop that down.
and then we'll just keep the party inventory around 100, and that covers inns and food and
Or if
party
we decide to buy a
supplies.
map for the entire group or anything.
Yeah, we'll have party funds.
Actually, can we keep the bag of holding in the party inventory? Is that cool? And just call it that way. It's like everyone has access to it.
It's the magic item that I got.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'd say yes, but so everybody gets 25, and then there's 100 in the party.
There
Well,
is. Yes.
this is more of a question for Russ as the
All right.
DM. Can Tim manage the party inventory for the bag of holding he has, or as though it's the bag of holding, so that we know what's in it, as like a group?
No, but I mean, he can put stuff in the bag of holding, and then you can ask him what's in there.
Okay.
There's no way to see what's in somebody else's inventory unless you want to pickpocket them.
Well, I figured since it was like a party thing, like we all like intrinsically we know, but so we as like this group don't forget what's in there. If Tim kept track of it as the party inventory,
We
even
can
though
always set it up where at the beginning of each session, I just say what's in the bag of holding for everybody.
that works too. Okay, I'm cool with that. What is currently in the bag
Right
of holding?
now, nothing. Not a fucking thing is in it.
You guys haven't really collected. As you're going to find out, there's not a lot to collect.
Other
So
than
it's a
100
fucking
gold.
useless item.
For now,
How much
yeah,
water can it hold?
enough.
There's
I
like a
believe
cube,
I believe it's like 8 cubic feet or something like that.
which
Enough
8
to
cubic feet of water is a fuck.
It's almost 60 cubic feet of water, or
this,
60 gallons of water.
like I
So
said,
that's
enough.
sand. I'm kidding.
When he had asked, my answer had been enough. We should have left it at enough.
We
It's,
really should have.
how
I'm
much water's in
sorry.
the bag of holding? Enough.
Too much even.
Yeah, probably. Next to all of these trinkets, bits, and bobs, there is a glass vial with a liquid. It is purple and black, and it swirls and glitters as it moves. There's no label. There's no anything to identify what that liquid is for. And then there is like a yellow scarf wrapped around some kind of a boxy shape.
I guess can I will take the box, the scarfy box thing, and remove the scarf.
And you reveal a really old leather journal.
Is there any writing on the front of the journal?
No, on the front it's just wrinkled leather.
Is it bound? Can I open it or no?
Yeah, no, it's just a journal, just a book.
Can I flip through the pages to find out what kind of journal it is?
Yeah, as soon as you open it, it's a mimic. No,
The mimic.
as you start scanning the pages, you realize that it was written by one of the mages that crossed into the Western Marches from the college.
Woo! Oh, okay.
Are you gonna?
I will have to study this later.
Okay. I
Well, I
mean,
mean, I don't know if I have to study now.
you can read it now if you want, or you can save
What
it
else
for
was in there?
campfire.
It's just a bunch of vials of liquid.
Just one vial of the mysterious purple liquid that glitters, and a journal from the Magic of College, or from a student from the Magic of College.
And that's all that was in there. Trinkets, baubles, bits, junk,
Yep.
basically.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I forgot to do a long rest.
Don't do that yet.
We
You
haven't
guys,
had one yet.
you
Oh,
guys
thank God! All
literally,
right, I
yeah,
didn't click anything. Thank
you
God.
guys literally
Sorry.
just finished your fight, and you're still, there.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody want to read the journal, or are we putting that away to read later?
I feel like we probably should read it.
Well, we know that the college mages are the ones that we're after, so
It would
pretty
give us a
fucking
little
important.
insight.
I guess, yeah, let's read it.
All right. Michael, you can zoom in.
Oh god, I can't read.
You can zoom in, but out of the whole thing, it's a lot of rambling, but there are 4 pages that seem to really stand out as you guys pore over the tome. Does somebody want to read out loud, or each of you take a page?
I'll take the first page.
All right.
Popcorn
Take the
reading.
second.
Third.
9th of Cathorn, year of the scholar, 1492. We left in silence by order of the headmaster. No farewells were given, no letters sent. Even our families were told we had been assigned to distant study. I was forbidden from speaking of our purpose, even in these pages. Yet I must write, for memory is a rebellion against erasure. We gathered at the third bell of midnight, 33 of us, robes beneath cloaks, books wrapped in oilcloth, names left behind. The headmaster said only this: what we go to face must never reach the ears of those unprepared. So we became shadows.
We marched
Where's
on
this
the
at?
scholars. What?
Where are you guys reading it from?
There's
Oh,
page
it's
1 and page 2. It's on the
yeah. The top says a page
Map.
number.
We are not logged
Oh,
in.
it's on the file. I'm not even looking at the map. That's why.
30.
We march not as scholars, but as an army. The columns stretch long across the roads. Rank upon rank, cloaks dark as storm clouds. Some bear staves, some blades. Some carry chests bound with iron and sigils I do not yet understand. The headmaster rides at the front. His face is a mask of palm stone, but I have seen his hands tremble when he thinks no one watches. He is not a man who fears war, but he fears what we go to find. At our flanks, the masters of arms. At our rear, those who keep the things we swore never to speak of. We are a procession of secrets. The line itself does not know where we go.
We head for the western marshes, beyond the settled realms, beyond the maps that lie, beyond the comfort of known names. The elders call it a place where the land grows thin and the dark things grow bold. Villages there speak in whispers, travelers vanish, and the stars, they do not shine the same. Our guides are few, and they do not speak of the roads we take. Why is there a period after speak and then stupid? They mark the trees, they watch the sky, they listen to something we cannot hear. Each night, the headmaster calls us together and reminds us curiosity is not our enemy, ignorance is.
We go because the headmasters have found something. Something buried in old records. Something written in a hand that should have burned with the rest. Something that names a door, and those doors were never meant to be opened. They would not tell us what it is, only that it waits. Only that it stirs. Only that if we do not go to it, it may one day come here. So we march. So we keep silence. So we write what we are allowed, and pray that when future eyes read this, it is because we succeeded.
And I can post that picture in the group chat later.
Yes, please.
All right.
I will work on getting added to.
No, I mean I have your phone number. I can text it to you also because I know you're not.
Oh, well, no, I made a Facebook, so
Oh,
I'll be able to.
nice.
Damn.
Welcome
So
to the.
Welcome to the neural network that is Meta.
Welcome to 2009, shipmate.
Yeah. Meta mis huevos en tu boca.
Speaking that
Go
Elvish.
ahead and repeat that, please. I gotta correct you grammatically. Hey, you're gonna tell him to put your balls in his mouth. You gotta say it right.
He knew.
So that is the main points that you found within the journal. Um, Anything else that you guys want to do while you're here? Do you want to go anywhere else? Camp out? It's not yet nighttime.
I kind of want to do like a deep dive into this chapel a little bit more.
Okay.
Just
Did
like
you
walking
say
around.
let's loot the chapel?
There's not much to loot.
Sure, that's what came
Yeah.
out of my mouth.
All right.
Just kind of looking around a little bit more and
Roll me.
you know,
Not perception. Either a history or an investigation.
oh dear
I'm
Lord.
useless here. So,
History +0, investigation +0. All
All right. Either one.
What are we doing?
14.
All right. So as we discussed it was either the last session or the session before, you do slightly know what your character knows. And as you are walking around like the four statues, the names aren't familiar. They're at like the tip of your tongue and itch in the back of your head, but you do recognize them as older deities that nobody really prays to anymore.
Okay. Just kind of looking around to see if, it's kind of old, so who knows what could have
Now that you
pointed us towards the college, but
14, roll me a perception too. This one you don't have to get too terribly high because you got decent on your investigation.
perception +0. Fucking Christ, man.
Believe it.
Yeah, I
Believe
got a
in the
3.
the cards.
A 3? Okay.
Passive is 10.
Okay. That's high enough. So you do notice on the statues it's more of the defacing, like what that was on the altar. That symbol of the swirling circle within the circle, and in the center is a bleeding or weeping eye. It's written in a language you don't understand, but you do notice that symbol, and each one of the statues has been defaced like that.
Those bastards.
Them rat bastards.
I'm gonna, as we're looking at this, I'm just gonna make the comment. I may not be the most God-fearing man. This feels like it's a little fucked up.
A little.
The altar's cracked, the Diaz is smashed, the statue's defaced, the altar defaced.
Someone draw a wiener on the wall.
Probably. If it's good enough for the Romans, it's good enough for D&D.
Christian's grilling Mando right now.
He's doing what now?
Drama, family drama.
Family drama. All right.
My brother's putting his foot down for my sister.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she needs to
Brother,
be freaking grilled.
brother,
So
when
what?
isn't there drama?
Yeah, what are you guys doing?
I feel like
I need to go get someone's shadow back now.
I need my shadow back. I'm fucking exhausted right now. I can only take fucking half
Short.
sleeps.
Yeah.
Bro's cranky.
Bro,
I was like,
bro is
first a
cranky.
nap.
Why do you think
but
I wanted
like,
to kill my? Why do you think I wanted to kill myself, guys? I'm like, I haven't slept in a week. What are you doing? This is the eternal sleep. Fuck it.
Need
The
to
big
rest.
sleep.
I need some sleep.
It's
like,
it's
I really did think goblins just kind of ran on, anger and void, but it's just I'm learning so much now.
I
yeah.
think we should go back to town and let them know that we have fixed this.
Okay.
I feel like we're gonna go back to town.
Maybe we can get a reward. Tell that fucking halfling to go fuck himself.
Jesus.
Came out goddamn
And
The Sam
after
Elliott.
telling him to go fuck himself, tell him he needs to become mayor because that mayor's a piece of shit.
This the Sam Elliott halfling.
And then after, so like maybe we can get a reward because now the fucking hunt's over. It's done. They don't have to worry about that shit anymore. They can.
Hey, you know that like 800-year problem you've been having? Fixed it.
Fixed it. Fixed it. Week 1. Go fuck yourselves.
We got a
bring it
little
on.
distracted there, but we did it.
All right, let's go back to.
I had to sell my soul. I mean, my shadow, but yeah.
All right. So you guys want to go back to town?
Burr.
I mean, didn't they tell us not to come back?
They were upset. They were upset because of the hunt that was going on. But if we go back and go, hey, bitches, we fucking defeated them.
Plus,
and
you've
I
been.
don't just mean end it like it's over.
Plus, Hayward's been living there as an NPC long enough that he might have some pull with the locals.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm in a little bit of debt, but it's only 10 gold. We're good. I'm gonna have to pay that back.
He is our resident Giga Chad, so
Another backstory on the deck. The poor farm village.
The farmer who's in debt to the village. Now that's a fun one. How did that happen?
All right.
Bro owes 12 potatoes.
Yeah. So I've never actually grown a crop in my life. I'm horrible at it.
Bro's in the Dust Bowl.
So like I mean I have grown crops, but it's just like I haven't had good enough yield. because the fields here just weren't working out because of the
Yeah.
hunt. But
The question I want to know, Hayward, was your farm the one with the really old lady in the house that was just dying? Was that
Oh,
your
yeah.
farm?
That's wrong.
I don't feel like I should answer this one because that was I was a tenant, yes.
She fucked that place up.
You know what? She was old, like really old and cranky, but no one gave a better gummy.
Oh God.
Oh, yeah.
All right, it is. It is 2 hexes away, so everybody roll me them D100s.
Oh, so question. So
Yes,
in my inventory, I noticed a Wayfinder's compass.
yes. So, you because you were part of a previous party, every party gets different artifacts. The Wayfinder's compass is it can be used once a week, and it guarantees you one safe passage, so you can go without rolling the D100 one time, and it resets the next week.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
the next
Which,
session or in game week? I just wanted to ask that question.
like, in game week, and from the way
So,
everyone's rolling, somebody might want to use their compass.
Okay. I will use mine.
All right, all right. I don't know. I didn't put a thing on there to check it. We'll just remember you have 7 days till you can use it again.
Okay.
You guys don't have to roll.
What's the day in game? Do you have a?
So each hex is 1 day of travel. So,
Oh, I was just asking
uh,
what the date was in game if we have that.
I don't. I've never
Okay.
gotten that
No. Okay.
that deep
Sorry.
into the
That's what you
lore.
were just saying. My bad.
No, I don't know. Um,
your internal battery has run dry, and no time-based events will happen.
Oh,
it's
that's a good reference.
it's it's so it's today, and tomorrow is gonna be today soon. So that's what day it is. Uh, all right. Let's see here. It's at the top.
We made everything else up about this world except for the calendar.
Actually, yeah, pretty much. Um, I never bothered with that. I never do. Anyways, you guys, as you
I
are
do,
marching,
and then nobody ever fucking asks about it, and so I've stopped.
but then you had me who started asking you about bathrooms. How come none of your buildings have bathrooms, Tim?
Squat outside, bitch.
Who the fuck asks this? My character
And I
has
think
to
everyone,
pee.
I told
and
him I'm gonna
everyone
start making
was trying to
buildings with
distract him by
toilets
taking
now.
a shit.
You made a prison with a chamber pot, but there was still no bathroom for the guards.
The only bathroom in the whole village is in the prison, in the
Probably.
jail.
But what
Had
you guys do notice as you are marching into town, the farms on the outskirts that you passed that before were just rotting and molded. The fog that was always permanently settled over the town seems to have dissipated. The clouds overhead, it's no longer just cloudy every single day. The sun is shining. As you're marching through, the crops look like they are a little bit more revitalized, healthy, and in general, just not depressed and covered in mold and flies and insects.
All except one fucking field. And it's
Haywards.
Hayward. Turns out you weren't
That's
planting seed, Hayward. You weren't planting seed.
No.
As you guys enter towards kind of the town center, you hear music inside of the walls. You know, the normally how you would see a couple people out in the muddy streets. You don't see any bodies, but inside of the fortress area, you do hear music coming.
ain't nothing but a G thing, baby.
Probably not
Fucking,
that music.
you never know. It's Hipstone Light, but on a liar.
It's the old lady shaking it,
Oh God.
like rattling bones.
Uh,
I don't know. Are you guys gonna go in there or just keep walking? Like, ah.
Yeah, we're gonna have Edville go in and knock on the door and see if they let him in.
Oh yeah, let's pick the one that shit on the mayor's floor.
I did not shit on the mayor's floor. I farted in a frequency that sounded like the horns of the hunt.
And then you rolled.
accidentally shit.
Yeah, and then you rolled really
Oh,
low and
that's
you shit.
right. That's
Yeah,
right. I shit my pants.
you shit your pants on the governor's floor.
Fuck.
All right,
Hold
we'll
on.
let Hayward let us in.
I mean, it's a big opening. Like, there's no door to open.
All right, I'm just gonna kind of walk through first.
All right. In the village green, in the center around the well, there are tables set up. There are several animals that are being roast spit. The villagers are not playing very well, but they are attempting at music. And it just seems like there is a general frivolity amongst the populace.
They're broke, but they're having a go at it. You know? They're wanting to celebrate.
Hey, let them be happy, man. Let them be happy. We kick
Yeah.
some ass.
Are we finding them and letting them know, or I guess they already know from what it looks like.
Yeah,
We could
so
just
we're
let them suffer.
gonna. We should probably see if we can find the captain of the guard and then talk to him about it.
All right. Roll me a perception, everybody.
Whoa, fuck yeah, 18.
Ah,
Nice.
fuck. My passive is 16.
All right, we'll go with that.
11.
All right. So you notice the mayor, who is not behind his desk or holding the crossbow as big as himself. He still, though, is wearing the same wrinkled, stinking, soiled outfit. Is kind of, sitting back and clapping his hands and laughing along with the music. You do not
In
see
the
the
world.
captain of the guards. Wait, what did you get, Tim?
18.
Okay, so you see the captain of the guards. He is by the tavern on the other side, opposite his barracks, since he's the only guard. When you make eye contact with him, he glares, kind of blows air through his mustache, and then very slowly nods at you before going inside the inn.
Bastard's fucking pissed off that we're so much better than he is.
Do you want to yell that at the top of your lungs?
No, I'm talking to the group.
Yeah. Remember my rule: y'all can metagame, but the NPCs can hear you.
I'm forgetting. So, like, how would I roll a perception check using these menus?
You go to your character sheet.
Skills.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And then you just click on the plus button and it'll automatically roll it for you.
Yeah.
Or you can get dice
Damn.
and do it like we do.
15. Shit. All right. So you also noticed the captain of the guards. You are more friendly with him, even though he is disappointed that you are now associated with this band of ruffians. But to you, he doesn't harumph or blow air through his mustache. It's a more respectful nod, but he still disappears into the tavern.
Okay, so I'm gonna kind of follow him in because I gotta pay him let me stay here.
All right, so I don't have a map for the tavern because it's just tiny. It's a small rectangular. The bottom floor is just a couple of tables. The top floor is a couple of rooms, and they're not even really good rooms. But you go in, and it seems like most of the villagers are out in the village square, but there are some in here that are drinking. The dwarf that runs the tavern is rather busy running tankards of ale all around. You see the captain of the guards is kind of in the back at a corner table by himself.
Okay, so I'm gonna go over to him and be like, just kind of Hey, I wanted to say this group winded up, ending that hunt. So it's done. I'm sure you guys already know this, but here's my 10 gold I owe you.
He looks at the gold on the table and pushes it back towards you and says, "We noticed as soon as the sun started to shine. You guys have earned the village's respect, a small amount of mine. You can stay at the tavern for free for a couple of nights, but our gratitude is owed to you."
Okay. Well, on that note, we should probably figure out our next steps. So I'm going to kind of go thank him and kind of come back to the party and just kind of tell him, hey, we kind of earn these guys respect now, even though of prior events. But
Murdering militia. George.
What? No one saw that.
Except one. Oh, what was your passive, George?
It's 16.
You see the one militiaman that survived that encounter, and when he makes eye contact with you, he ducks into the crowd.
As he should. As he should.
All right, what are you guys doing? You gonna stay and celebrate for the rest of the day? You gonna travel onwards?
How mad would they be if I try to fart the horn again?
Depends on how well you roll.
God, that'd be
You
pretty
don't
funny.
have the goblins here with their potions of cleansing.
I was half expecting them to be like the mayor to be like a real dickhead. I was gonna just go outside and fart again, just to scare them. It's like, all right, that's how you want to play it. All right, let me go outside and just shit out my whole self. But this time, I'll take my pants off.
Shit your well, and then run.
I'm sorry.
All right. So what are you guys doing?
Mm,
I say party a little bit, kind of relax. I
I
will
mean, you've
try
definitely earned
to
it.
fucking. Okay, so how many days did it take us to come back? Because I'd at least like to take a partial fucking.
Oh, it took you a day and a half to get here. So you
Okay, so
guys sorry, you guys
I
can
can use
all
some.
you can all do a long rest, and Tim can do a short rest until you get your shadow back.
Don't forget
And
to unclick the reset maximum.
yeah, yeah.
Why is that an option?
Why
I don't
is it
know,
no? It should be an option, but it shouldn't be something that's already fucking selected.
right?
That's what I know. It's all pre-selected. Why is it pre-selected? Don't make no damn sense.
all right,
Uh,
so
um, as you guys eat, drink, be merry, the music sounds better with every tankard of ale that you have. Are you going to try and do anything special, or just relax and party with the villagers and then go to bed?
I'm cool with
hmm,
relaxing and partying after being beaten. Just a little bit.
me too.
All right. As you guys are in a sort of real bed for the first time in a long time, y'all can level up your characters.
Woo!
Woo.
God damn it! That was automatic free fucking level up. Fucking fuck you. I didn't need to take a short rest, bitch.
How do I level up again?
Go to
You gotta go
manage at the
manage your
corner.
character.
All right.
I don't know.
So
Take advantage of it.
you guys wake up. Tim probably has the worst morning of his life as his
Okay.
body is starting to get covered in sores and blisters and pustules leaking pus, and he is trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. And
diarrhea.
then he remembers that he chose to be a paladin of plague and pestilence. So everybody wakes up. You step down into the main floor of the tavern, and there's just a whole bunch of people passed out at the tables. One's slumped over the bar. What are you guys doing?
Mm,
Do we need any
Wake them up.
supplies?
We do need supplies.
What kind of supplies?
The kind that we can eat and drink and carry.
General foodstuffs.
I
We
mean,
need a lot of rope.
I've never tracked that before, but if you want, I can start tracking food supplies.
Yeah, we should
Mm.
have rations in our bags already.
You
Yeah.
do.
We need
Is there
we need 30 feet
anyone?
of rope.
Who would we ask in town? I'm asking the group on this. Who would we ask in town for the direction to get to like the next waypoint
Well,
place?
here.
I
'Cause
think
I feel like
didn't we get a
Let
map
me.
so there's actually some stuff marked on the
Yeah, here.
big map?
Let me pull out the big map. So it revealed the region you're in, and then the map had uh, the distant general locations of two different towns or cities. But Yiddle, the city of two suns, and Fenwatch.
all right.
Bonus points if anyone knows what Yiddle is.
Yiddle?
It's the plural form of Yaddle.
Yaddle's a Star Wars character.
No,
I
this
know.
name. Bonus points. I'm guessing nobody knows what that means. Or the
I
city of
don't
two
know, but
suns.
knowing you and knowing what I know about many
Is it a
things,
Simpsons joke?
No.
and whatever we're going to go, I feel like we're just going to end up meeting like some Lovecraftian being there.
Is someone gonna rub us up?
I don't know. The tentacles might be involved eventually, but something's going to
Oh.
happen. One of us is going to go insane, or more than one of us. It's probably going to be the
Tentacles.
farmer. But like,
That's my favorite Japanese porn star. All right. That's what I say anytime I see a squid or an octopus. It's a Japanese porn star. All right, but that is what has been revealed on your map. Is it looks like there's the city of Twin Suns up to the left and Fenwatch up to the right.
Where do you guys think we should go? Honestly, like,
I would say start heading toward Fenwatch.
Yeah, I will say our plan was to go in a fucking circle just to piss him off.
Yeah, fuck
Like
you
go
guys.
up and then just keep doing this until the whole map gets revealed.
But I'm cool with going.
I think the closest would be Fenwatch.
Yeah, and you don't sleep enough as it is. So who wants to go somewhere for two suns? I mean,
Twin
Maybe
Suns.
maybe I won't feel so bad if everybody's in the same plight as me.
Fuck you guys. No one sleeps. All right. So is that the generalized direction you wish to travel?
yes.
All right. You're gonna straight shot it, or do you guys want to detour or anything?
We're gonna go over to the side and then up. Fucking clear it as a circle again.
Fuck
Or do we
you.
want to walk straight to it and then circle out from the town?
I like that idea.
Straight to it.
I'll second that idea.
All right. Few hexes. Right. Yeah, right about there. There we go. There it is. All right, everybody, roll em D100s.
Fuck yeah. Oh, fuck no.
Fuck. What? You're like, yeah, fuck yeah.
I'm
Oh,
a
wait.
high roller.
Yeah, I'm not supposed to go high. Shit. 99.
No, fuck.
God
Fuck,
damn
might as well
it.
go. Oh, okay, there we go.
Fourth roll matters. What's the fourth roll?
It's a 5.
What were the first three? I know the 93 and the 99.
12,
I got a 12.
93, 99, and 5.
All right.
perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
Yeah, all right, Thanos.
All right. Yeah, Thanos. I'll tell you what, 37. So as you are traveling through the forest, you're kind of following an animal trail, and the animal trail seems to tilt and twist, and it's really hard to describe, but it almost seems like it circles back on itself without repeating. And you notice the trees are just a little too close together, and out of the corners of your eyes, every now and then, almost like they move. I need perception checks.
Can I do a nature check?
Yeah, I'll allow that.
So fuck. All right. I mean, either way, that works for me. 16.
18.
Can I do a nature check?
No, I let him
It
because he's
doesn't matter.
druid.
All those are fucking zeros for
Ooh.
me too. So I got an 11.
Oh shit!
Nice.
It's kind of -1.
Man, I don't know this shit.
That was a
I'm-
that was a
Nat
that was
20.
a 20 minus 1.
all right.
I had a +7 to nature, and I got I got a 16.
So what you notice with your nature check is that these are the wrong types of trees compared to the other trees that you've been noticing in this biome. They are completely the wrong type of trees. They are twisted, they are weeping, the branches, the leaves, everything about them is wrong for the area that you're in. What everybody with the perception check notices is that every animal sound, insect sound, nature sound has completely stopped. You don't hear the wind, you don't hear bugs, birds, the crunching of the leaves beneath you. It just feels extremely off. And as you step forward through kind of a grasping of fog that is between the trees, you see this hut surrounded by the spiked fence lines with that skull with the one glowing eye.
Oh god, yes. Ah,
Hey, somewhere we can rest.
Baba Yaga.
Baba
Can
Yaga
I,
again.
I just want to like caress the top of the skull. Be like, hello, old friend.
You want to go touch the skull?
Yeah, I mean, just very lightly. Be like, hi, and then you know,
All
just
right,
give him a little.
as soon as you touch the bone on top of him, roll a dexterity check.
Bro's gonna get bitten.
The 12.
I rolled a 1. He snaps at you, but he does not catch you.
That's
Hold
funny.
on, wait. Does that mean I still get to pet him and rub his skull?
I mean, if you want to keep trying, then you can just keep rolling your dexterities.
Oh, I thought I dodged him, and he
Yeah,
still went for it.
no, you avoided him biting you.
Oh, okay. I mean, I figured he's stuck there. Like, how's he?
He's a magical skull that talks to people.
All right, I'm gonna try it one more time.
All right.
Oh fuck, never mind.
Oh, you already rolled too late. And you take 3 damage.
Oh fuck.
Where did it go? Right, what are you guys doing? You going to stare at the hut, or are you going to walk towards it?
Walk
I'm
It's
towards
gonna
the
ask if
hut.
I'm gonna
it's
ask if she's in.
the skull kind of chitters his teeth and cackles and laughs and says, "She's been here, and she hasn't been here. She waits for you, and you've already left."
See, this is why you
A,
don't get invites to people's parties.
a yes or no would have been even better.
Too easy.
The question is, does he open the gate or not? Like, are we allowed in?
Well,
He
the
doesn't
gate's
open the gate.
open.
Oh,
Gates
okay.
gates open. The hut's already squatted down like it's been sitting here for a very long time. There's moss and vines growing up the chicken's legs, which would be more than should be since the last time you've seen it.
All right. Well, what are we waiting for? We got to deal with this sometime.
Yep.
I'm just gonna be kind of like, what the hell is this? What the heck is going on?
As
Oh
I
yeah,
turn to
you haven't
Hayward,
been here yet. Yeah.
Oh
as
shit,
I
that's
turn to Hayward,
right.
just kind of give him a quick update on that. We've done this like 3 times already. This will be our like fourth coming in here and talking to um said ethereal, not Russian Baba Yaga that is here in order to get information. We came here originally to get information um, about the Beastmen and the Knight and their and how to stop them. And it's also why our friend here is so damn tired because
I
we
grab him by the shirt and go, I haven't slept in a week.
yeah our goblin friend here decided that he was gonna give
And
her
as he
his
gets close to you, Hayward, you notice the smell of rotting flesh permeating
Uh,
from him.
oh God.
This is
surprisingly, the smell is new. He wasn't like that before, but I'm pretty sure that's just him. It's not even the shadow thing.
Next time when they say immersive, pick something better.
Yeah, that goes for both of us. Uh,
saying this to the guy who thought he was an NPC for a long while.
And he thought it was a farming sim.
Yeah, yeah, an NPC in a farming sim.
Bro thought it was Plants vs Zombies, but he couldn't find the plant.
All right, so you guys gonna walk up to the hut?
Yeah.
All right, as you shuffle across the wooden, the dirty landscape, you hear your footsteps just a little too soon. The echo bounces before your feet contact the dirt. As you get up to the front door, it's closed, but nobody, it's never been locked before.
do
Knock,
we
knock,
need
knock.
to go inside?
I turn around. Yes, I need my shadow back.
It's like, I don't like this place.
Trust me, it's a lot creepier. You know what? Let's just put it like this. It's terrifying. But after that, it's
Yeah.
just a house that's on a chicken. That's all you got to think about. It's kind of funny if you think about it long enough. But we won't be here that long, so let's just get in and get out.
Oh, okay, okay, all right.
So
Mm.
as Tim knocks, you hear a muffled cackle from within.
Before we go in and before we walk in, I look at Harewood and go, "Hey, you don't have any pencils on you, do you?" And then walk in.
I do a like a tap down of myself. Like I don't know.
Do what? Right. Hayward's never been in here before, but as you walk in, it is a small hut, and yet when you walk in, it is suddenly a massive room, and there are all manner of herbs, potions, baubles, bats, hanging from the rafters. The rafters are about 8 feet tall, high up off the ground. There's cluttered tables and shelves full of books, potions, all manner of just random dead things, animals and plants. And there is a very large hearth with a roaring fire, and sitting in a cushioned chair before the fire is a very wispy old woman with her skin is gnarled and wrinkled like an old oak tree root.
Never
Her
heard of
teeth are
moisturizing.
probably not. Her teeth are yellow, cracked, broken, and she doesn't seem to pay attention to you guys. She's just staring into the fire. Beside her is a teacup. The spoon is just stirring, but she's not touching the spoon. And she cackles before 4 little bones walk into my door.
Aw, Granny, we missed you too.
Is that what you say?
And now we're doomed.
I mean, is it wrong?
I don't know. I'm
I
asking,
mean,
is that what you actually say, or were you being sarcastic?
no, I say that.
Oh. She snorts and says, "If only you knew who your grandmother was." Takes her takes
Damn.
her cup of tea and sips from it.
Damn. I don't know if that's sweet an insult.
I mean, someone had to take a dick to get me here. I mean,
Grandma loved the colonizers.
Jesus Christ.
Is anybody
hmm,
saying anything, or are you just gonna let silence reign for right now?
give it a minute.
Uh,
We got all
Um,
that burn sizzle.
I know you missed
she
us too.
she takes a sip of her tea, she puts it down and goes, "The night and the beast, such obedient little things that they were. They died when they were told and lived when they were told. Fought because something older than them said that they must." She looks directly at you, Tim, and says, "You are not like that. You rot and still have your choice."
Oh, Tim taking a call.
I'm sorry I picked this character. I didn't know it was me like this.
She, to that, will just roll her eyes and take another sip before, please, some decorum.
I'm
She just goes,
sorry. I haven't
he
slept in
just
a
goes,
week.
All right, as you say that, she will snort and kind of wave her hand, and all of the things around her hut that are randomly moving on their own, the tea kettle that moves from the fire to pour tea that just floats through the air, books that are being rearranged, potions that are being poured, different things that all happen by unseen hands. All of a sudden, one of them, when she waves her hand, there's a shimmer of light and space, and then an absence of light, and there's a shadow as it, is flipping through a book. It closes the book, puts it back on the shelf, and she says, I used him and I have no more need for him." And the shadow glitches across the room before going where it's supposed to attach to you.
Do I have a sensation that comes over once he gets attached again? Other
Not
than obvious relief?
Yeah, that's pretty much it right there. There's no tingly, there's no anything nice. It's just now you can see you have a shadow attached to your feet. Roll me a perception check whenever you return.
1 second. I'm going to pee.
All of
Not
us or just
allowed.
him?
No, just him. He's the only one that got his shadow returned. Everybody else still has theirs.
Well, I mean, I didn't know if we can see it or not. Like,
Now watch. I'm going to waste a good roll. Yep,
Probably.
I fucking did. 18.
Right. There is a very slight delay in your shadow. Like when you move your arm, it moves with you, but just a millisecond behind where it should.
Now, do I think
bro,
that is because um, the same thing with our footsteps when we were coming in? Or
I
do
don't
I
know
think
what
that's
you
something different?
I don't know what you think. You're the player. I'm just the god.
This god's going to die.
That is the goal. All right. No, I don't know. You can ask her, you can think it to yourself.
What's with the delay?
She raises an eyebrow and says, "If you haven't noticed, this is here but it's also there.
Got a bad ping in here, guys. We got to get out of here.
What does that even mean?
When you ask that, she looks directly at you and goes, "It means exactly what I said." And then she kind of sniffs the air a little bit and squints at you and goes, "You are new." Then she smells the air again, but the scent of home fades.
Ruh-roh.
Okay.
I go,
Think
yeah, he's been in the game a while.
She kind of chuckles and mouths the word game.
All
I mean,
right. Well, Granny, you have a
uh,
good one.
She
yeah.
turns her eyes to you when you say that. It says, you who ask permissions from things that would never grant it. Kindness is a lovely burden. It's heavy, too.
Love you too. Bye.
I'm just gonna kind of wave and just say bye and turn around and walk out.
All right. As you guys, are you leaving also, Tim? Or are you going to?
I do say thank you for the help with the beast in the night.
She nods. And I offer truth without comfort. I am not your friend. I am here to see the story finished.
Yeah, like my grandma.
That is good to know.
All right. On the
Uh,
road again.
so yeah, as you
On the
guys
road
leave, she
again.
does call out one last time. Um, my children, you will find, are kinder than I. But be careful where you spend yourselves. You do not have as much of you as you think. And then the door to her hut just closes on its own.
I
And you
start
guys
looking
are
to see if another part of my body is missing.
yeah, as you're patting yourself, maybe you
I
touch
look down
yourself
at
a
my
little.
shadow to make sure he doesn't walk away, and then I give him a high five.
It's like as you're patting yourself to make sure that you have every part of you. Every now and then you maybe brush too hard, and parts of your skin just slough off, and you're like, "This is the new norm."
It's like, hold on. Where's my dick?
All right, are you guys going to
I am now
continue?
too afraid to wank off.
Oh my god! I'll just use the bus as lube. Oh no, no, I won't.
No,
All
rip my dick off.
right. Are you guys going to try and keep going in the same direction towards Fenwatch?
So when we leave the hut, are we able, like, do we have a clear path out, or are we? Does
It's
it say we need to go in a different direction?
it's the same as last time. As soon as you guys turn around, you are back in the forest. There's no hut, no fence, no skull. It is back to the way it was, as if you never left this realm.
No wonder that skull's so damn grumpy. We never get to say goodbye to him. But I guess.
He's like one of those kids whose family every few years can't make
Disappear.
friends.
So I guess, I mean, I'm all for moving forward.
All right.
I'm down.
I'm
Hey,
down.
word friends.
All right. As you burst forth from the forest, you come to the banks of a mighty river. However, on this river, as you kind of walk out into the clearing, zoom out here for my
Oh, fuck
screens.
hippies. I mean, what?
Goddamn hippies. All right. You stumble into a camp of, you are all from this world. You would call them stereotypical Hollywood gypsies, but instead of house wagons being pulled by horses, they are house wagons that have become boats. But they are anchored and moored, and they are the gypsies themselves sitting around playing instruments, smoking their pipes, eating, drinking. They have clothes and booths and tables set up as they genuinely seem to be having a very good time. Everybody, roll me a perception.
14.
14,
16.
11, 16.
16.
14.
All right. So anyone who got above a 15, something you notice
Oh,
is none of the gypsies have shadows. And did anybody get a 17 or higher?
Not that
No?
I heard.
Okay. Then that is what you really notice is absolutely none of the gypsies, I know they do in the picture, but that's just a picture, have shadows attached to them. And every boat is painted with a golden eye, like on the side of it.
this is a history thing. Is it the same eye we saw on the? No, okay.
No, that's a swirling, and I'll always describe it the same: a swirling circle within a circle with an eye that's weeping or bleeding. This is like an actual, like painted image of an eye that's golden.
Do we recognize it from anywhere else?
Maybe some street graffiti back home. It's just an eyeball, but it's made out of gold
Okay,
paint.
cool. Gold paint.
And that's on all the boats.
Every single boat has a golden eye on it. That was some furious typing. All right, what are you guys? You gonna
Yeah, it's a
stand?
soundboard to make fun of whoever the fuck was clicking earlier.
Right.
Um,
It's all good. I don't care.
are you going
That's good.
to?
That means we can hear you.
Yeah. Are you going to stand in the trees or walk out into the clear into the that encampment?
Fuck, that's what I was gonna do. God damn it. All right.
I mean, everyone's
Um,
having a good time. I feel like we should totally be fine to just
I
chill
feel
and
like we
listen.
should send Hayward first, or Edville, just because they're the only
Just
two
push him
humans.
out.
Well, they're the only two humans, and me and I blanked on his name, or a goblin and an orc. I don't know that, but
Brizik.
Is it?
Krizik. But it's like, hey, you guys maybe talk to them first.
Yeah, all right.
All right. Hayward, as you stumble and bumble out of the bushes, the gypsies look at you and start smiling and laughing at the pot on your head. And one of the older women kind of comes over and takes your arm and, oh, dearie me, you look like you lost more than your way, and leads you towards the fire, where a gentleman hands you a lit pipe, and another younger woman brings you a tankard of some kind of dark liquid.
I'm home.
PC again! It is a very sweet pipe tobacco, and it is a very heavy mead that you are drinking.
I'm gonna thank them for their hospitality, and then I'm gonna kind of wave over at the group. Come on, we're all good.
The old woman goes, well, we are the only way across the river. Our hospitality is a granted.
Right, nice. Yeah. So speaking of which, we're probably gonna need to get across this river. Who do we talk to for that?
She is going to point to a very old woman who is sitting on a like a stool on the bank of the water in the water. It's up to her knees, and she's just sitting there watching everything with a smile. And the old woman goes, "That is the old mother, and she is in charge of this caravan."
ID. All right. So, did anyone else come on out?
I mean, we got to get across, so.
I mean, he waved at you guys while you were still in the trees. Did anybody?
And he definitely fucked us over, yeah. That's shouting right there.
Great. This was all a trick. Roll initiative. No. Um. So yeah, you guys come out. What do you know? As you guys each enter the encampment area, you are brought a warm lit pipe and a tankard of mead by some smiling lady or lad.
Well, I'm immune to poison.
Immune or
Yeah.
advanced? Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I read it.
So you haven't quite got to that stage yet where your social interactions are getting hampered, but they do eye you warily just because of the amount of blisters and boils on your skin. Like as you reach forward, your skin cracks and some pus leaks out. You know,
Yeah, my plan was to buy a big ass fucking cloak in the town and
It
totally
ju-
fucking
just,
forgot.
well, that and everybody was pretty passed out. So
We could ask the gypsies. Be like, hey, you
you
guys
could ask the gypsies.
cloak.
You got any fat guys that would have a cloak that would completely cover me?
Hey, I need this covered.
You guys ever met a fat guy in an overcoat?
Um,
Which is funny
actually,
because I'm not actually fat. I'm like tiny as fuck.
I
So I
know.
could probably get away with a normal fucking coat.
Well, as that conversation happens, the old lady kind of chuckles and says, "Oh, you would want to talk with Laughing Jory about that."
Laughing jewelry or
Jo-
jewelry?
Jory, Jori, Laughing Jory.
Oh, okay.
Um, as you go to ask who he is or where he is, you hear from deeper in the camp a very loud, deep voice just laughing.
I think we know where to go.
So you can talk to Old Mother, you can just talk to the NPCs. What do you guys want to do?
Okay, so I'm going to kind of consult the party. Are we trying to get a move on quickly, or do we want to take a moment here to kind of rest for a bit and then keep going? I'm totally good to keep going. It's just,
I don't know how long the trip is across. Might as well, you know, find out what their timeline is on crossing.
Mhm. All right. So with that, I'm going to head over to the old mother. And
All right. As you approach, she looks at you and grins wide. She has exactly one tooth remaining, and she kind of pats the water as if the water is a bench, and she says, "Come here, dearie. What can Old Mother do for you?"
I was looking for passage across this river for me and my party.
She nods and says, "Oh, they always come, they always go. Our price is the same for everyone that wants to cross."
And what is that?
She starts laughing and goes, "We barter in stories."
Oh, well, my good fellows have definitely have some good stories, especially about the last adventure.
Definitely not me, but those guys right there.
Yeah.
She
My
laughs and kind of
performance is really good.
yeah, that's just gonna say your paladin that's slowly rotting away has a very good charisma score. And he's not yet to the stage where his social interactions are shitty. Um, but no, so she kind of claps her hands and says that whenever you're ready, Old Mother will hear your tales, and we will pack and cross the river.
Is it like one communal tale, or are we telling like four separate tales?
She kind of tilts her head to the side as if she's thinking about it and goes, "However you wish to tell me, I will collect the story. Every story helps us in our search for the song."
I go. If I got a good one for you.
We
And I
are the
start.
pirates who don't
You
know
don't say
anything.
anything. You just stand around and don't do anything. I
Break
go
out
into
into
this like massively embellished story about the last week, about the hunt, the beast, the night, selling my fucking shadow to an old
grandma.
witch for some information to help us.
Roll me a perception. Well, first, roll me a performance. First, roll me the performance. Sorry.
Well, why couldn't I fucking have rolled that perception first? God damn it. Okay. My performance is a 24. I rolled a 19.
All right. Now,
My perception is a 7.
nice. Um,
My passive is
I
a
will
16.
let everybody roll perception because I imagine you guys are all there with Tim during the storytelling.
We're interjecting.
Okay, yeah, everybody roll perceptions. 9.
My perception is a 16 no matter what I roll.
All right.
My passive is a 10.
8. Good Lord, you guys suck.
I'm
All
glad
right.
my passive is a 16. I rolled an 11.
Nobody in this fucking group, nobody in this group has a good wisdom score except the fucking druid.
I know.
I've got a +6 to it, and I still fuck.
I know. Right?
That'll hit.
But you have your good pass. So anyone with a passive perception above a 15. As soon as Tim gets to the part about creating his shadow or selling his shadow, old mother gets extremely a mix of emotions. She is extremely interested, more so than she has any other part of the story. But she also has a look of massive terror on her face before she can mask it and go back to her oohs and ahs of the story. Now, back to your storytelling, Tim.
I over embellish everything.
Even his fart.
Fuck yeah. The farting and shitting his pants to the interactions with the guard and the two goblins, getting them out. This is like life story dump. How I started going crazy in the head because I can't sleep. Finally
Well,
being able to face down the beast in the night. Sacrificing myself, and I'm talking like I was dead. Came back to life. We had defeated, or not defeated. We had removed the curse and fixed the curse. And how I got my shadow back after we talked to her again.
When we came back to the town, Hayward's farm was just overgrown with corn.
she smiles very sadly, nods, and says, "I am so glad that Sir Liliad finally found his peace. Thank you for that story."
I kind of stop my embellishment and get a little somber and go, I do too. He was not at peace, but he is now.
He smiles and nods, and you said your passive, George, is 16 perception?
Yeah.
She looks down at the water, and you notice her reflection. It's not like a normal sort of distorted. She has no face almost in her reflection. It is beyond distorted. It is a very twisted miasma where all features are gone. Um, okay. So that is something that you guys now notice is when the gypsies walk by a mirror or a piece of glass or by the water, the their faces and their reflections are pretty much gone, and none of them have a shadow.
I start to twitch a little bit. I'm like, in my mind, I'm thinking, vampires. Oh my god, it's vampires.
In the
Like
daylight?
full on fucking metagaming. It's vampires. Oh my god, it's vampires.
I
Like
look. I,
Twilight vampires, right? So they just sparkle in the daylight.
Not glittering.
I'm like, no, we're neither blind nor dead, so I think we're good.
All
But they're
right.
definitely going to want to know more about how you got your shadow back. I can tell you that now.
So she reflects as she stares in the water, and there's a very long moment of silence before she finally looks up and says, "You have paid the price for multiple crossings. We can travel whenever you're ready."
Everyone good now?
We just need
I
his
asked
cloak.
her, I was like, is anybody here sell goods?
She nods and goes, "Laughing Jory is our uh, cobbler and our seamster. Candle Tom sells general goods that you will find or may need on the road, different things that adventurers could use.
I go,
Eel, I'm just sorry. Eel Mudfoot is our local," and she kind of sighs, "farmer.
I look over at
He's
Hayward.
he sells." She sighs
Seashells
again.
by the seashore. Oh,
He sells, and she sighs again. Food. You don't have to visit him. And then there's Black Eyed Vara. She is our fortune teller. She's been blessed by the river. She does not tell the future. The river shows it to her.
I go, well, I need to go to the first one. I need a cloak.
And as you say that, again, you hear that really deep, rumbling laughter, and Old Mother chuckles and goes, "Follow that to Laughing Jory, and you will find why he's named what he is."
I bow and say, thank you for all the help you're going to give us. And I walk off looking for the laughter.
It's a small boat with a more of a canvas than wooden cover, and there are clotheslines with various shirts, pants, boots, trousers, all kinds of things just hanging outside.
I walk in and go, hello, hello.
You hear a man laughing as he steps forward, and he is a very gregarious man. He is he's like a sack of suede, like an overly stuffed sack of suede that is just resting on itself. He is folds upon folds. And he comes out laughing, and "How may I be of assistance to you, little feller?"
I stand there for a second because in real life I'm not little.
I know,
And
but
I
now
go,
you are.
oh, I, sir, am in need of a cloak. One
Yeah,
and a cloak and a how,
a scarf for your
I don't
face.
want to say a shirt, but like a coat, so that I can put that on and covers up most of my stuff.
Yeah. He kind of looks at you up and down and goes, "Well, lucky for you, I have a lot of children's clothes." And he lets out a deep, roaring laughter. "Is there a color that you are particular to?"
Green.
He nods and kind of shakes his head. "Of course, the wretched and discipled always are." And he finds a dark green cloak with a slightly lighter green coat, hands them over, and says, "That will be 4 gold, sir."
I pass him over 4 gold.
All right. You now have a cloak and coat.
I
You sure you
I
wouldn't
put
want
them
like
on.
bandages?
No, bandages are temporary. This is forever.
This is my forever
Plus, it's a
home.
fashion statement, bitch.
No matter how hot it gets, I'm covered for the weather.
I ask him if he has any like bandanas.
He lets out a very loud laughter and, Sir, this is a gypsy camp. Everyone wears those.
What colors do you have?
He raises an eyebrow. Um, you name it, we have it. Again, gypsies. And then he lets out a really big laugh.
How much is each one?
5 for 1 gold.
I'll take 5 different colors.
He chuckles and just grabs 5 very random handkerchiefs. I'll let you write down whatever colors you want. And hands you the bandanas.
It's my thing is I realize that the character that I've created and added a little thing on my as a half orc druid has a bandana on his head, and I realize I probably should change that out every now and again.
That's gross. Uh,
That's why I'm changing it out. I mean, I may be an orc, a half orc, but I know how sweaty I am. Then I wanted something to cover my face at times.
right. All right. So what are you guys? Are you going to look at the other merchants or Black Eyed Vera, or are you just going to try and
What
hurry
was the
this
other
along?
Tom or Tim or the guy that sold food or
Um,
adventurers wear?
Adventurers Wares is Candle Tom. The guy
Candle
that
Tom.
sells Psy food is Eel Mudfoot.
I will see Tom, Candle Tom.
All right. As you kind of wander around where all the boats are tied or moored, there's one that's brought right up on shore, kind of like in the picture, and it has a big uh, sign out front of a candlestick and a money bag.
Guess let's explore his wares.
All right.
He's got himself a candle.
You walk in, and it seems very haphazard inside his shop. There's not a whole lot of order to it.
I'm gonna be in there with him because he came with me to the clothing section.
So both of you guys roll perception.
Why the
I told
when
you to
it's
have.
not when it's not fucking needed?
I told you to have Becca roll for you, but
She's
whatever.
at the races right now. I rolled a natural
Oh,
20. So
oh,
she
nice.
took the kids up to the raceway right behind my house.
Yeah, a
They're doing
natural.
the dirt track racing and a demolition derby tonight.
Oh, nice. So that's what we need to do with that work truck, George. All right.
So I rolled a natural 20 on a
All right.
perception that didn't
That
I
doesn't
fucking
have
be
a
a
matter.
natural
passive
20.
16.
Um, I know. How many times in a session is George going to say that? I have a passive 16. Fuck these dice. So you notice that every bit of glass has been covered by fabric in Candle Toms. Mirrors, vases, anything reflective has been covered by a bandana, a blanket, a towel. But what you do see is there's lots of ropes, climbing equipment, digging equipment. There's some kind of minor weapons, not anything grandiose, but there are like short swords, daggers, short bows, long bows, a hand crossbow. He has fishing equipment, hunting, like broad-headed arrows, barbed arrows, arrows that are like harpoons with a rope tied to them. It's all kind of very basic and generic, but there's also mountain climbing equipment. You do find a snorkel kit buried amongst all his rubble and garbage, but that's kind of what you're initially seeing as you walk around.
Hmm. I feel like we need a grab rope.
Everybody should have rope if you have an adventuring kit, but we can always have more rope.
I
Okay,
said like an
never mind.
hour
I
ago
realize
we
I
need
have rope.
30 feet of rope.
Everybody should have 50 feet of rope.
I have 50 feet of rope.
Yeah, it should be in your inventory.
Everybody should have 50 feet, but it's always good to have more.
Um, I for whatever reason feel inclined to purchase a bow and arrow with the arrows that have rope tied to them for
All right.
later.
Are you gonna go talk to Candle Tom?
Yes, I will walk and
He's
find Candle Tom.
he is a very old man, very wiry, with a gigantic nose and even more gigantic mustache that ends in curly cues. And he smiles at you, a squinting smile, and asks what he can do to help you.
Ah, yes, I see you have a couple of bows and arrows. I guess a short bow is what I need. Would it matter? More asking GM and people around me. That's Tom.
I mean, whatever you want to carry, really. I prefer longbows, but
Yeah, I'm looking for a longbow, and I like those arrows with the ropes attached to them, and I need some for utility later.
he nods and goes, "Always handy to have for hunting or climbing purposes. I have 5 of those arrows left at a gold piece each. The bow is for another gold piece.
And how much for regular arrows?
Uh, I don't count uh, inventory like that. Like I said, I can if you guys really want. I don't
No,
count.
I meant more like I want to purchase a set amount of arrows just to have, so
If you
I can
buy
say I bought arrows at
if
least
you
once.
if you buy the bow, it comes with.
Oh,
It should
okay,
come with like a quiver of 20.
Yeah,
okay.
and
I will
I said
buy the bow
I said
and
1, but I meant 10 gold. Sorry, on the
10
bow.
gold. So I will buy the bow, and I'll buy all 5 of the
All right,
arrows. The rope.
all right. Pass them 15 gold, and they are yours.
And I hand them to Krizik to put in the bag of holding for now. I don't need these
And
on
I
me
put
at the
them in the
moment.
bag of holding.
Right.
I ask him, I am looking for a pair of matching daggers or some form of longer knife.
He nods and pulls out dirks, longer than knives, shorter than daggers. They're a little thin, but not quite like stilettos. Uh, really kind of basic versions of the weapons, and says for 15 gold, you can have the pair.
Did he pull those out like he was holding them on him ready?
No,
Yeah,
they're
on
just
his
under his.
crotch. Like he reached out, like in his
His reached
pants.
down. He's like, "You mean like these?"
It's a video game. Come on, guys.
Have you seen the one that says I cast tungsten tungsten balls, and the guy goes counter spell, butt of
Yeah.
holding.
Yeah. Uh,
Okay, so first thing I need to do, I'm going to do that, but just a second, I'm going to add to the bag of holding real quick. So short
longbow.
bow. I thought it was a short bow.
He changed his.
Longbow.
He
Long
changed
bow.
his mind.
I was
And
asking about the bows in general, and then I was like, I'll just get a longbow.
yeah,
It also would be really funny to see like a half orc with a short bow.
yeah, I'll have to make up those arrows as an inventory item and add those for you later.
Okay, I'll probably have to add. I should actually add the. Or well, he's adding them to the
Yeah,
bag of holding for now.
yeah.
Just take it if I'm using it. I'm not using it in battle, so
I don't count arrows, food, stuff like that. If you guys want, I will start being that kind of an economics
no.
person.
It was less to ask about like the number of arrows he has because I was going to buy them all out. It was more to at least state that if I bought the bow and I bought the specifically the arrows with the rope, I also bought regular arrows also just in case. Like it
Right.
was just a note that all that was done because I didn't know how he was selling it because he
Okay,
didn't
I'm
say
gonna
that.
label these as daggers because that's all they
That's
have.
that's going to be the stat. Yeah, they're daggers.
Dagger.
They're just shorter than daggers, but longer than knives.
It looks like a letter opener. Oh no, but it's a sword.
So I give him. You said 15 gold.
Yeah.
Okay. I hand him over the money.
All right. It very quickly disappears up his sleeve.
I smile.
He smiles back. Is this a
The tension
moment?
in the air grows. No,
The air grows thick with lust.
Ugh.
then we both
As I,
turn. Then
as
we
I
both turn
slowly
and look at
step
Thurman.
away,
The heady musk of love fills the vacant air.
I
All right.
guess
I look at George. I look at George and be like,
He's all yours.
"Should we have our fortunes told?"
I mean, I want to know what happened to her husband, but like, yeah, we can go have her fortunes told.
All right. Black-eyed Vera.
Anybody
Is
else
you
coming with us?
I'm waiting by the boat.
okay? Well, as you guys ask NPCs, they point you to. She's a younger gal. Like old mother, she's sitting in the river. And there's a table set up with chairs and everything. The water is up to her waist, but the table and chairs are set up in the water.
It's gonna
As
take me forever
you,
to dry off after this, but okay.
yeah. Are you with them, Robert? Yeah. All right. So, but you're not Hayward.
Correct.
All right. So as you three approach the young lady, you can understand why she has the name that she has. There is no color to her eyes; they are just black. No
Like no
eye,
white at all, or like
no white, no color, just black pupil. The entire eye is black. 'Cause she don't listen to her husband. Uh, but she smiles as you approach, and she sets out three candles. And there's four chairs around the table, but she puts a candle in front of three different chairs and lights the candle before saying, "Please join me at my seat."
no, I don't remember seeing any candles at Tom's place.
You never asked.
Such a nice
He doesn't
touch.
have. He doesn't have the ambiance.
Yeah. She, when you say that, she raises an eyebrow. The candles are hidden beneath the glassware.
Oh, oh, we're packing lights and no glass.
She smiles and says, "Do you seek advice, prophecy, or guidance?"
You can go first, George.
Guidance.
She nods and she, holds out both her hands, takes yours. And as she is looking at the palm of your hand, she's constantly dipping one of her hands in the river water and putting drops of the river water into the creases of your palm. And finally, she says, "The rabbit survives by running. There is no shame in them. But eventually, every frightened creature finds something worth turning around for."
Is she telling us to go back?
I guess. I'm not sure.
He raises an eyebrow, and prophecy is only a cage for those too frightened to bite the bars. And then she holds her hands out, waiting for the next.
I thought I
I
asked
give
for
her my
guidance.
hand.
All right. The answers are the same no matter what you ask for. She takes your hand, Tim, and same thing. She dips her hand in the river to put droplets of the river water in your palm, and she kind of reads which way the water runs before she looks at you and goes, "You carry decay like a faithful hound. Be careful, father, for there comes a point when the facade rots to the face beneath. Love will survive things stranger than death."
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you.
And with
You
that,
take-
she looks at Robert next and holds her hands out. Are you gonna
I
take
reach
her?
my hands toward. Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
do the
All
same thing.
right. Same
Sorry,
thing. She's
I'm like, this started to hit.
okay. So Robert's high. Um, Same thing. She's dropping water into your palm, and after a while, she says, "Most men build armor to hide what frightens them. Yours seems to be teaching you how to emerge from it instead. But be wary of becoming too comfortable inside of your shell. Even cages can feel safe once they begin to fit."
Damn.
She
Harry,
looks at the three of you and asks, "In which direction do you flow? North or west?"
Weeks.
North?
Which direction
North?
is Fenwatch?
I don't know. You got
North?
rid of the map, so I'm gonna say northeast.
Northeast?
Yeah, she chuckles at you not remembering. And she puts both her hands in the water and closes her eyes before she says, "Beware the woman that drinks sorrow like wine. She wears mercy upon her lips, while her shadow feeds beneath the table. She promises peace to the grieving, but leaves behind only empty faces staring into darkness."
You mind posting that in chat? Because I ain't fucking writing that whole goddamn paragraph down.
Fine, lazy bastard.
I started and then you kept fucking reading. I'm like, yep, nope, I'm good.
She pulls her hands out of the water, and one at a time, she snuffs out each candle. Everybody roll me perception.
I'll try.
19.
There you go. 22. 1. 10. All right.
You know my
Oh, that's a
response
16
here.
for Thurman.
Yeah, I know. My passive is 16. Um, so
Also, Hayward.
you guys notice as her hand encompasses the flames. Again, there is absolutely no shadow. Um, the flames don't even move as if her hand causes wind. She has to physically snuff it out, and the flame does not respond to her until she touches it.
I think she would have just dripped water on it since she dripped the water on everything else.
In my mind, I start thinking, I wonder if these are Baba Yaga's children that she was referring to.
Oh, that was my assumption.
Um,
Either
I
her
don't know anything
children,
about shadows.
they're either her children or they're something along the lines of had a dealing with Baba Yaga and now are cursed.
Are they her? Maybe they're her.
I mean, you could ask her. You know,
Look at
creepy
her and
bitch.
go, I
Did
once
you
had
guys
my
get
shadow
training?
missing too.
As soon as you
What's
bring up,
what's the story behind your shadow missing?
as soon as you bring up the missing shadow, same thing as old mother. Her face goes through a massive wave of different emotions before finally calming down. And you notice she looks down to see if your shadow is there or not. And then she sighs and goes, "That is why we search for the song. Years ago, our ancestors gave our shadows away, and none of us know why or where. So we search up and down the river, because the river is always new. The water is constantly changing, but it carves through something ancient and revisits the past with every flow. So we search for the song that will bring our shadows back."
I look at her and I say, I hope you find your shadows. Everyone
She
deserves a shadow.
she gives you a sad smile and a nod of appreciation, says it's more than just the shadow, but that's where it starts, and that's what we seek.
You probably can't sleep either.
When you say that, she looks at you curiously, and we sleep just fine.
I get fucking flustered and pissed. This is some bullshit.
She looks at you curiously, and you, if you need, I can mix you a poultice to help you sleep.
She probably needs a little context.
I would love a poultice to make somebody go to sleep.
she she continues to look at you very strangely and goes, "Okay, 5 gold, and it will be ready by sundown."
Oh, no, no, never mind.
I give her the 5 gold.
Okay. She gets up very curiously and kind of jerkily, and then walks off to go make you a potion to help someone sleep.
So now we've got all of
I'll
our
use it all
crime equipment.
myself.
What are we going to do now,
Now
Dad?
I've got a sleep poultice.
Yeah. You also lost your person that answered questions. All right, what are you doing?
Well, I guess we were waiting until sundown before we take off.
Were you, or
We are now.
well, you don't even know how long it takes to cross the river.
Should we go ask?
There.
Yeah, we
Just
can
remember.
head back.
Hmm?
If we head back towards Mother, like we can talk and see, because I have a poultice coming my way.
All right, old mother is still in the exact same spot, knee deep in the water, just kind of the river, soaking in the river. Sorry.
Making people sleep.
Hello.
She smiles and says, "How are you enjoying our camp so far?"
Everyone is super friendly.
She smiles and nods and says, "Yes, that we are. We can afford to be."
They don't have that in the game, so I just wrote it in notes that it's sleep poultice, although it's not. I don't have it just yet.
Yeah.
Oi.
So, Mother, how long does the crossing take?
She takes a long uh, puff from her long stemmed pipe and says, "It's about half a day's journey. Once we start packing everything up, then we have to load our boats. And then it's a couple hours across the water, and then we will deposit you and make camp on the other side." And it's about late afternoon right now.
Yes, we should ask if they have a preference on traveling the river at night or not.
She kind of scrunches her face, says, "We don't like to travel at night, but if it is what you require, we always will."
Is there a
We're not in
place?
a rush.
Is there a place that we can sleep, or should we sleep amongst the stars?
She smiles and kind of waves her arms at the encampment and says, "All of us sleep beside the fire. It is as comfortable as any bed in any inn."
I kind of look skeptical at that.
Are you crazy bitch? Have you never slept in a bed before?
I don't think she slept in an inn, guys.
She, as you here, you know what? Before I say anything, I will make my own perception roll. All right. You don't say anything, but she notices your facial expressions and she laughs and says, "For those that are more particular, we have hammocks." This chair is really uncomfortable.
I mean, I'm not upset about it, but man, that pickle ain't even on the burger. The fuck?
So what do you
Whichever
guys?
works for me. I'm gonna step out real quick. I'm gonna check on something.
All right.
I'll just
Um.
sleep out there.
All right.
I'm not against sleeping on the ground, but I'm definitely like,
Yeah.
it is not the
I,
same as sleeping as an inn.
I finally got my ability to sleep back, and you're gonna make me sleep in the dirt, you old bitch. All right. So, uh, yeah, that's what she states. Is it's always a preference to not travel at night, but if it is required, then they will.
We're in no rush at the moment, I don't think.
She smiles and nods and says, "Good. Too many strangers whistle on the wind these evenings past."
I hear what she says, and I just start listening to the wind.
Roll me a perception.
Hear the wind go.
Would you,
19. None
all
of this
right.
shit is fucking wet when I need it.
And you really didn't need that because as you listen, there's no sound. It's just the wind. She does start to chuckle, and this is you think too literally, son.
Bro thinks it's Pocahontas.
What I miss?
Tim trying to listen to the wind, and the old lady laughing at him.
Bro tried to
Listen
be
to the wind.
Pocahontas.
Listen to the wind. As I say, as a druid, I start like rubbing like a tree. And be like, you got to paint with the colors of the wind.
Savages.
Look over there. There's nothing on his painting because there's no wind.
I was hoping I had some weird druid magic to start making colors on the face of the tree.
That's
I
called
mean, if you have, I was
prestidigitation.
going to say, if you have prestidigitation, sure. That's
Oh,
my,
actually, technically, hold on. I think I actually do. Hold
that's like
on.
my favorite spell to use with William. It's like, make the orc feel like he just shit himself.
Hold on. I have a. Where is it?
It'll
Is
be
it
a cantrip.
action?
It'll be a cantrip if you have it.
No, I have. Um. Uh. I have the ability to leave a druidic message.
It requires another druid, though.
I know, but I could still write it for no reason at all. Like as I say that, just start writing a druidic message on the tree.
What is the message that you are? Hold on. I'm actually going to write this
Absolutely
down.
nothing.
No, hold on, hold on, hold
Thurman
on.
was here.
I don't know where to put this, so I'm just going to put it in my file called stupidity. All right, Thurman, Druid, and I'll put this somewhere else. Message. What are you writing?
It's the druidic it's a druidic message that says Thurman was here. And it's the little Vietnam guy.
You mean World War II? Kilroy?
Yeah, Kilroy.
Kilroy? All right.
Sorry.
That's his druidic sign language. His sign language name is just Kilroy.
All right. All right. That'll come in handy one day, I'm sure. I'm going to figure out a way to make that fucking turn against you. Just wait. There's going to be a druid out there named Kilroy who's going to be so
Somebody
pissed.
has no idea what it means. They just fucking write it on everything.
No. I drew Kilroy, but I say Thurman is here underneath.
Yeah, there's going to be a druid named Kilroy who knows what that symbol is, and he's going to be so pissed at you.
The one other druid in the entire world.
He's going to see your message and be like, "Oh, what's that line from The Jerk? I kill you, you random son of a bitch." It's like what are the odds of someone just opening up a phone book and looking up your name and deciding to kill you? And then there's the redneck opens up the phone book, points it as, "I'm gonna kill you, you random son of a bitch." God, I love that movie. Steve
While we're
Martin.
waiting, I love Steve Martin movies.
I was born a poor black child.
While we're waiting, I'm going to ask Mother about the golden eye.
Oh, she looks over and smiles at the painting. She goes, "Every one of our boats is marked. Every one of us in our camp is tattooed with the golden eye. It keeps away the smiling man."
Okay.
All right, new fear unlocked.
Yeah.
Golden eye.
I pull out the journal and I flip to like the back pages, things to be wary about as I write in the
For smiling man. What's that mean? I don't know, but look out for it.
Jovi in the
I
background.
go, Mother, we're new here. Who's the smiling man?
Kind of scrunches her nose, and no one remembers. It's at the same time we lost our identities, what we search for. But we were always told, beware of the smiling man, and that eye will keep him away. And it makes it so that we don't have to wear a mask.
Uh, I'm sorry. What? So what's the reason why you'd have to wear a mask?
She kind of gets a faraway look in her eyes and says, we don't remember.
I tap him on the shoulder and be like, "Hey, I'll tell you about it later. We learned about it. It's kind of a Baba Yaga thing."
Okay. Huh. All right. So we're just waiting for.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys are going to kind of sit around and smoke pipes, drink mead, hang out with the gypsies until morning, is that your guys' plan?
Yeah, kind of.
All right.
Huh.
If you want, George, you can fill him in on what you think about the mask.
Yeah, I'm assuming it is tied to the fact that someone sold their shadows for some purpose and reason that they don't know, and they're looking for them, as we learned from Black Eyes over there. Really
Black
nice.
guys.
Black Eyes. That's her name. Black Eyes.
I know I'm fucking with you.
Yeah, Black Eye Vera.
Well, seriously, is she married? We
Wait.
should probably talk to him.
Is she blind or is it just
You
whereas
never,
like you
you never asked her.
We never got
Now,
a chance.
and now she's off making a poultice for sleeping.
I mean she's probably not Well, she could be.
All
I'm
right,
good. I'm
so as the day
so high,
passes,
dude. I'm so fucking high.
you guys, just kind of hang out with the gypsies. Unless you specifically want to go do something, nothing of importance really happens.
Thought they
You
were
eat.
Romani.
No, this is the
We're,
Western
we're,
Marches. There's no such thing as Romani. Plus,
we're,
Romani
we're,
aren't river gypsies.
these are water gypsies. One of the gypsies gave me a little flashlight.
Your mic is still going in and out.
Sorry about that. I think it's coming out of my ear. How about now?
Maybe.
Hold on. It's fucking dying.
Okay.
Whoa.
So as you guys pass the day and then pass the night, it's everybody gets a good long rest, and in the morning, you all wake up to the camp in a complete bustle. They are packing their things back into the river boats. They are moving with purpose, and there is already a platter in front of you guys of bacon, fish, vegetables, eggs, and coffee.
Ooh, thank you.
Sounds like a full breakfast.
I asked Thurman to make me a plate because I have a new pustule on my hand and I don't want it to break while reaching for food.
And I
That's
kindly oblige.
That's fair. We don't want your pus on our food.
I mean,
All
I
right.
could be a complete asshole and do that, and then it's just my food because I'm immune to poison. So,
All right.
As I hand him his plate, I wrap my hand in a bandana and start like handing it over.
just set it down and I'll pick it up.
Oh, is that your
and
ear, my
and
leopard friend?
hey, Russ.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Just because.
Yeah. No, you're still cutting in and out.
Oh,
Yeah,
we heard
you
that
got
just
his
fine.
name and you started talking and it went whoop.
Yeah.
How about now?
Yeah. No, still
He cut
cutting.
out at the end.
Um. So, you do notice Old Mother is, she is a very ancient gal, and yet she is kind of prancing around, spry and moving as she's directing traffic. Everything gets filed into the boats. One of the larger flat barges, she directs you guys to and says the crossing will take about 3 hours once underway.
All right.
I say thank you again for all your hospitality.
She smiles and pats your arm very gingerly and very careful not to touch any of your boils and says, "Of course, dearie, this is why we exist." And I will unfog this motherfucker. You guys don't have to roll as you are under the protection of the gypsies. All right, you're going to keep heading. Are you going to say anything to the gypsies or hang out with them or just keep heading out?
I'm gonna go back to the blind girl and get my poultice.
All right. Well, she brought it to you during the crossing.
Wait, was she blind? I thought she just had like dark eyes.
Maybe she is, maybe she isn't. Nobody's asked her.
Awkward.
It felt kind of rude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
just
gonna
gonna
ask someone.
go and thank everybody I've hung out with.
All right. Say your goodbyes. Get one last mead and one last puff on the pipe.
Takes it in like
I ask if I can buy a pipe and some weed.
One of the gypsies just gives it to you. It's not weed, it's tobacco. But
Damn.
one of them
I was
gives
hoping for
you
some hashish.
One of them gives you a long stemmed, one of those really long stemmed pipes, and a small satchel of tobacco. Anything else you guys are doing?
Say thank you repeatedly.
Everybody is very happy to have had you. Anything else before you head out?
Positive experience.
Very positive, yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much, everybody.
Like y'all are just looking at me and Mike just sitting there like just looking a stupor.
What?
So they gave me
I'm
something.
kidding.
Man.
I'm kidding. I heard you. I was just fucking with you. Sorry.
Fucking mean.
All right, and you guys have noticed now that on this side of the river, it is no longer the calm forests as before. It is marsh and swamps, and sometimes you're walking on firm soil. Sometimes you are trudging knee deep through, sloshing muck and uh, bogs, twisted trees, vines, clouds of mosquitoes. It is very much not like the forest of
They
before.
don't bother me. I have homemade fucking.
God, we're all gonna get swamp ass.
Probably.
I look over at Thurman. This was your choice. This is all your fault.
And I need everybody to roll me D100s.
I'm gonna roll an 85.
All right, time to roll a 100. Roll. Oh, I got a
62, 48,
No, I got a
37,
37.
41. All right. 3 under 50, 1 over 50. So odds are on. Having an even group makes that so much easier now. Except sometimes I have to be a tiebreaker. All right. Fun war. Remove. And you guys. So. Oh, that's the wrong city. I do not need to open that building. There we are.
Looks like what was that town in Skyrim?
Markarth?
No, it's the one where the river.
Or
No.
Oh, the first one?
that in
Yeah, Riften.
Morrowind.
It's Riften. Riften. I'm thinking Riften
Yeah.
in Skyrim.
Oh, it's Skyrim.
So
I'm thinking of Morrowind, the very first town you're in.
That one's definitely
But
better than Skyrim.
yeah, as you trudge through the muck and the mire,
no.
uh, there's ladders up onto these pier docks, but you see people out and about, walking. I'm going to leave all of you up there. And the smell of rotten death dissipates slightly as you find the ground more firm, easier to navigate. Most of the town is on stilts and boardwalks, keeping it free from the worst of the mud, though dirt and grime still seem to cling to everything around here. Boats bob in the water tied to the boardwalk, and one actual dock juts out like a dying man grasping for medicine. Several fishing boats are tied off or moored off of the dock, and one flat-bottomed ferry is tied off as well. You can see several buildings of good size as you walk the wooden decking of the boardwalk. There's a small church with a sagging steeple, a bloated and dimly lit inn, and one building in particular makes all of you halt in your footprints. And that you can see is this building over here. You can see it across the way. There's actually a.
Why does it make me stop in my footprints?
Hold on. I'm gonna do this. That one right there. All right. It is a large bordello-style building, lavish and delicate compared to the rest of the town. However, it is currently on fire, flames wrapping the precious frame and consuming the building quickly. But despite the fire, not a single citizen seems to pay it more than a second glance. They move along their business as if this is some sort of a common occurrence here. The scene baffles and confuses all of you. There's a small crowd outside of that building, but other than that, and they're not even panicked, they're just standing there. Outside of that, nobody else seems to pay it any mind. People glance at the building as they keep walking. This is obviously something of no concern of theirs.
I ask a passerby, why is nobody putting the fire out?
They snort and say, and what good would it do? It'll be back tomorrow.
It'll be back tomorrow?
Hmm.
The fuck? I just
You,
shake my head and
you
I look
could,
over at fucking Thurman and I'm like, oh my god, this game gets weirder and weirder.
this game gets weirder and weirder. I mean, you
Like
could
I'm not
try
gonna
and
listen anymore.
you could get closer to it, or you can go searching for the inn, the small sagging inn. You can go to the church. You can, whatever you guys want to do. It's about late afternoon when you get this far into town.
Hmm. Uh, well, I have half a mind to go check out the fire.
All right.
Like,
Anybody
can I get
Yes,
else?
close to it?
I can do that.
All right.
Sounds fun.
As you guys get over, again, building's on fire. Nobody seems to pay it mind. There's a gathering of men and women, very handsomely and richly dressed. They're just standing off to the side, bored, watching the building burn.
So, what is this place, guys? We're new here.
One of the very richly dressed ladies steps forward and smiles. There we are.
Woo, God.
God damn.
And she gives a very knowing smile and states, "You are, in fact, new. You still smell of your old home."
Oh my god, it is a vampire.
Like
You
if it
and,
wasn't plainly obvious.
you and your fucking vampires.
Can't you see her very large
Her-
pendant? Vampires wear that. Who wears velvet dress into a fire?
I don't know. You could ask
Fucking
her.
vampires, god damn it.
Exactly.
All right. So as you
Also,
guys are
look at
having
that.
that, as you guys are having that conversation, she arches an eyebrow and laughs. It is a golden jingle of a laugh, and she says, "No, I am no vampire."
Well, that's relief.
I keep it to myself, but in my head going, that's what a fucking vampire would say.
I trust the lady with the big, beautiful eyes.
Do we do? What is the place again?
She seems to kind of laugh to herself. It's very as if there's an internal joke. And then she says out loud, "This is the Muddy Maiden." And she makes a very fancy kind of flourish with her hands, pointing at this building that is now halfway down to its roots burned.
So apparently this happens a lot. Is there any reason why? Is this a custom?
She laughs and says, "Not a custom, more a family tradition."
As
That
I
sounds
as
like
I
a
as
custom
I
that makes
can't
no
stop
sense.
myself, but I go tradition.
What was that, Hayward?
It's you know what? That sounds like a custom with extra steps, but all right. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Hmm. She says, for a price, we remove the extra steps.
Uh,
Also, out of context, so you guys know, once this day ends, we'll call this session to an end. But she doesn't ask you any questions. She just stares at you expectantly. But everybody roll a perception.
14.
I rolled a 16.
well,
Ah,
9. All right. So George, something you notice is she looks at you all with familiarity, as if she knows who you are and finds humor in the fact that you don't know who she is.
uh,
It's one of these
I,
people.
She arches an eyebrow. What do you mean, you people?
Oh, you know what I mean, you people, you pretentious.
whoa, 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 whoa. Citizens, but I mean, of course, you're probably more than just a citizen. But yeah, no, you called yourself the Muddy Maiden? What?
She laughs and says, "The Muddy Maiden. It is the finest brothel in all of these swamps.
I
I,"
have 20 gold coins.
she goes, "I am Mistress Seraphine, owner of this," and
As
she kind of
expected.
looks at the burning embers and she goes, "Fine establishment."
Oh no. Not the brothel. We
Hey,
should
you
have
guys
been
can leave
there.
a. Hey, before you did this, there wasn't a half elf in the tub, was there?
She says, "No, not to her best of knowledge. There is an orc in the basement." And as you look, the building has collapsed in on itself. But no one seems to care about this orc in the basement.
Sounds about right. No one cares about the orc in the basement.
They never do.
So do you know what caused the fire?
He gives you a
Was
very
it?
knowing smirk, and it's to remove us from the story.
Oh,
I look over at Robert and I'm like, tax fraud.
Uh, well, it seems kind of counterproductive because for us, it's pretty much the entire story right now.
This is not
so
normal. She kind of takes on a more sultry tone, and you should swing by the Muddy Maiden tomorrow. We can help you relax as you look at this collapsed, burning building.
I
And
look over at Wayward and be like, how long has it been?
she arches an eyebrow, and for one such as diseased as yourself, we have specials.
I think I'm good for now.
you're gonna give you a rotten pumpkin with a hole in the back.
A
Um,
3-day-old apple pie.
as
Something
as
unused.
as you are having your conversation, she chuckles and laughs again and says, "It's not that kind of brothel. More, would you like to remember or be remembered?"
Fucking memory den.
Hmm.
Wait,
I have no clue what you're talking about, but we'll give it some thought. You have a wonderful rest of your house burning or fire sale or whatever's going on here.
Yes, it's just a
Uh,
really housewarming.
Fire sale. She smiles very graciously and nods her head and says, "I truly appreciate it. That was very kind of you." And then she turns around to watch the rest of what's left of her building burn.
okay.
All right, and then I will take it back to Fenwatch. Here we are. Let me get my pointer out to show you. So this building right here in the center is a kind of rundown tavern. And this building to the right over here looks like it's a church building. It's got stained glass windows. Um, it is getting close to dark time, but not quite nighttime yet. You do notice that there is a young lady kind of not running, but very much speed walking along all the piers and the docks and going around. And she's lighting all of these lanterns around town.
He's the one who did it.
Maybe.
Well, at least someone turns on lamp lights it. So brothel can't stay at the brothel. Think we can stay at the inn?
Yeah, you can walk over there and see it. Is that where you guys are going?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably over towards the end.
Okay. No, that's not the right one. Ah, fuck it. All right, so I will just do it this way. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
There.
Do.
It wouldn't let me drag you guys. I had to like click things. Anyways, you guys go to the inn. It is a kind of L-shaped building, corner building. You walk in, and the door is extremely hard to wrestle open and then close again, as the building is soggy, waterlogged. It's sagging. It is very decrepit, falling apart, and ill-maintained. Inside are six round tables, and then the bar on the back wall. There is one person sitting at one of the tables, stooped and slumped over his drink. And then there is a scrawny man behind the bar.
Um,
Sit down and ask for a good drink.
The
I would like.
the man, one
One.
second, Robert. The man that's stooped over and slumped snorts and says, "He'll get you a drink at least." And the scrawny man brings over four flagons, but before he puts them down, he glares at you all and says, "That'll be 1 gold."
One
That's pretty
gold.
expensive for some drinks.
1 gold.
He looks at you and, "Expensive or not, are you thirsty?"
Good point.
Can we try and talk him down?
If you want to.
Can we?
You can roll a persuasion. Or you want to intimidate him? Okay.
No,
I
no.
Well,
And I just look at him and be like, "Look, it's been a long day. We would love to stay here also. With that gold, could get a couple of rooms also for the night."
well, you need to roll a persuasion then, not an intimidation.
Oh no, I do it very intimidatingly.
Okay.
I do this
Monster.
as I stand up and look, and I'm like, look, we're just so tired. And I put my hand on his shoulder.
Uh-oh.
Can this gold get us a little bit more?
He looks at the four of you and shrugs, puts the ale down, goes, drinks are on the house. It'll be a gold for one room.
All right, give him his money.
I plop the gold down. And I have no other denominations of change. I
That's
couldn't
because I
give him
haven't.
anything less.
That's because I haven't done any denominations of change so far. Maybe Seneca Jones just really likes the gold standard.
Okay.
All right. So
No, he's a communist. I'm kidding.
you guys have all gotten a room. Are you gonna do anything else, or are you gonna drink and go to bed? What are you doing?
Probably just drink and go to bed.
Yeah.
Now that he's
Drink.
finally asleep, the rest.
All right. Yeah. No. As you lie in bed, everybody roll me a. Oh shoot! What was it? Hold on one second.
A Constitution saving throw.
No.
Oh, please, how about should have been flooded that brothel with the orc at the bottom of it?
A brothel doesn't do hand jobs.
You know what? Just roll me a D100, everybody, and let me
Hey
know if you
Russ, you
get
want to see how low I go?
49, 52, 84.
52, 52, 84, 49.
Christ, dude.
All right. The three of you that got over 50, uh, I'm not going to make you do a short rest versus a long rest because everybody rested, but in your sleep, it is extremely fitful, and you have visions of Mistress Seraphine standing next to an unknown woman who is very plain, wearing like a religious robe, and they are both laughing and burning as they melt like candle wax. And as you wake sweating from this dream, we will end our session.
I wake up and go, God damn it! I'm supposed to be getting good sleep.
Yeah,
As
so
as it's me in the next room.
no, all four of you guys are in one room. You only gave him one gold.
I pull off the blanket and I'm like,
All
It's
right.
just me in the next bed over, just
So that ends. Yeah, I'll just leave it right there. All right. Any questions?
Not for me.
All right, I'll post those things in the group chat, probably tomorrow, not today.